Let's get real for a second. If you are approaching retirement, or if you've already crossed that finish line, there is one question that keeps you up at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's the fear that wraps its icy fingers around your checkbook. You are asking yourself, am I going to outlive my money? Is there a safety net out there that actually works, or am I completely on my own? Now, maybe you're looking across the Atlantic, or maybe you are an expat living abroad, or perhaps you're just studying how the rest of the world handles aging, and you see this beautiful country of Switzerland. The postcard image, snow-capped mountains, precision watches, and stable banks. And you want to know, does Switzerland have a social security system? Can their system teach us how to survive, or is it a financial illusion? Listen to me. Yes, Switzerland has a social security system. In fact, they have one of the most famous, highly praised three-pillar retirement systems on planet Earth. But here is the brutal truth that nobody wants to tell you, and you need to hear it right now. A system existing does not automatically mean you are safe. If you don't understand how the gears turn, you can still fall straight through the cracks. Hope is not a financial plan. Let's break down exactly how this Swiss system works, why people are terrified of it, and the universal, undeniable financial lessons you must take away from it today, no matter where you pay taxes or where you plan to lay your head. The Swiss don't rely on just one giant government fund like the US Social Security system. Why? Because relying on one single source of truth for your entire financial future is a catastrophic mistake. Instead, they built a three-legged stool. If one leg gets weak, the other two keep you from hitting the floor. The first leg, Pillar 1, is what they call the AHV. This is the mandatory state pension. Every single person living or working in Switzerland pays into this. It is a pay-as-you-go system. That means today's workers are directly cutting checks to fund today's retirees. Sound familiar? It's exactly like the social security systems in the US, the UK, and most of Europe. But here is where the fear kicks in. The Swiss system has a hard truth built right into the law. The maximum single person's Pillar 1 pension is strictly capped. In 2026, it sits right around 2,500 Swiss francs a month. For a married couple, it's capped even lower per person, around 3,700 francs total. Now, let me ask you, if you know anything about Switzerland, you know it is one of the most expensive places to buy a gallon of milk or pay a gas bill. 2,500 francs a month does not buy luxury. It barely covers the absolute bare minimum existence. It is designed to prevent poverty, not to fund your dream retirement. The fear people have is entirely justified. If you rely solely on the government's basic safety net, you are setting yourself up for a financial freeze. So, what did the Swiss do? They realized the government can't do it alone. Enter Pillar 2, the BVG. This is the occupational pension, and this is where the real power lies. If you earn over a certain threshold, your employer is legally required to enroll you in a company pension fund. You put money in from every paycheck, and your employer is legally mandated to match it by at least 50%, and many times, they pay even more. This is capital funded. That means the money you put into Pillar 2 is your money. It sits in an account, it gets invested, it grows, and it belongs to you. When you hit 65, you get a choice that makes or breaks your retirement. Do you take that money as a monthly lifetime annuity, or do you take it all out as a one-time lump sum? Think about the weight of that question. People face this choice every single day, and it terrifies them. If you take the monthly annuity, you are betting you will live a long life and the fund won't lose purchasing power. If you take the lump sum, you get a mountain of cash, but now the burden is on your shoulders. If you invest it poorly, or if the market crashes, you can wipe out 40 years of hard work in 40 seconds. And then there is Pillar 3. So, what is the actionable takeaway here? What can you do right now, whether you are dealing with the Swiss system, the American system, or any retirement plan in the world? First, you must conduct a merciless audit of your retirement status. Do not wait until the day you turn 65 to open those envelopes from the government or your employer. You need to know your exact numbers today. If you are in Switzerland, you need to contact the compensation office and request a calculation of your projected pension. Look for the gaps. If you have gaps, the Swiss system allows you to make voluntary buybacks into your corporate pension fund, Pillar 2, to close those holes and save massively on taxes at the same time. If you are in the US or elsewhere, look at your Social Security statement. Is it based on your highest 35 years of earnings? If you have 0 earning years mixed in there, your benefit is being dragged down right now. Second, recognize that no government on earth is going to fund your lifestyle choices. The first pillar of any country's social security is just a survival mechanism. If you want to travel, if you want comfort, if you want to leave a legacy, that responsibility falls squarely on your shoulders. You must maximize your personal Pillar 3. Use your IRA, use your 401k, or use the Swiss 3A accounts to their absolute statutory limits. Do not leave tax deductions on the table. Every dollar you save on taxes today is a dollar that compounds for your future self. Third, when you are handed the choice between a lifetime monthly payout and a lump sum, do not let greed or emotion make the decision. If you do not have the discipline or the financial education to manage a massive windfall of cash, do not take the lump sum. Protecting your
There's
principal
a quiet
is
belief
rule
most
number
people
1.
carry into retirement.
If you cannot afford to
that if you
lose
have
it,
a pension,
you have no
you're
business
safe,
risking it in
that
volatile
you've made
markets
it,
right
that
when you are
somehow
stepping over the
you've
retirement
cracked a
threshold.
code the rest of the
The
world
Swiss
is still
Social
trying to
Security
figure out.
system works beautifully,
And on the surface,
but it only works for
makes
those
sense.
who play by the
A
rules,
paycheck every
understand
month
the
for
limitations,
life,
and take personal
predictable,
responsibility
stable,
to fill the remaining
reassuring.
gaps.
But here's the uncomfortable truth.
Stop guessing.
One I've learned after working
Stop
with hundreds
hoping.
of retirees.
Look at your
a pension
statements,
isn't
figure
just
out your
security,
personal pillars,
it's
and
leverage.
secure your
And like
financial
any
future
powerful
today.
financial tool,
Because
it
if
can
you don't
either
take
elevate
control
your
of your
life
money right now,
or quietly
I guarantee
limit
you,
it for
nobody
decades.
else will.
Most people never